Hi, good afternoon. So my name's Mark Griffin. I'm the Market Development Manager at BOC Gases. So depending on which conversation you're in, what sort of association we're in, we're either the chicken or the egg. And nobody quite knows, or they're happy to say that they're the other. So a key message that we've had all of today and in the previous conversations as well is that there isn't a chicken or egg. It doesn't make business sense to build a refueling station or the infrastructure and cross your fingers and hope the vehicles come along. The same way you don't want to spend money on new vehicle fleet and then find out you've got nowhere to refuel it. So a key message is that collaboration is key, and that no one solution is key either. I think when we actually get down and look at what's going to be required to meet net zero in regards to how hydrogen can decarbonise, we're going to have to mass scale up, and we're going to need every source of hydrogen we can get. So just to give you a bit of a background to BOC, we have got a lot of experience in the production, storage and transportation of hydrogen. We've been doing it for a long, long time. And as you can see from the map on the left there, we actually produce hydrogen in 4 different locations in the UK. We have our largest plant in Teesside in the northeast. We have a plant in St Helens in the Liverpool region, and we've got 2 in South Wales. And what you find is, and like you're saying, how hydrogen is now transitioning, those plants are in place because they supply large-scale industrial hydrogen customers. So they may be in the glass, the steel, or the chemical processes industry. And they had that type of volume that we're hoping to see now in large-scale vehicle deployments. But because they don't need the purity, and because this has been going for a long, long time, those large-scale hydrogen production plants are there to supply that demand. On top of that, they're also refilling cylinders and tube trailers, which get moved all around the country. And they can be used from industrial applications all the way through to trials on different products, including the small cylinder you see there on the very left of the chart at the top, which is called our Genie cylinder. That Genie cylinder supplies 95% of our small-scale fuel cell business. We have a 200-watt fuel cell, and it uses the standard industrial hydrogen on a PEM fuel cell. So with that capability, and also I should refer to the black dot as well, which is represented as our engineering department in Brinsworth, near Sheffield. We have a regional operations centre there. Every plant we have in the UK, whether we own it for our own production purposes or whether we're operating it on behalf of a customer, they're all remotely monitored from that centre, and that's where our engineering base is as well. So not only do we produce hydrogen and move it around the country, we also have an engineering facility that can build, maintain and operate these facilities as well. So as you can see from the top there, that scale and ability allows us to meet the customer demand for hydrogen. So whether that's a small scale trial where you need a small number of kilograms to do a weekly refuel on a test vehicle, all the way through to having hydrogen delivered in 300 to 500 kilogram volumes, all the way to on-site production, whether that be electrolysis or SMR. So we give you that scale. So not only scale for meeting the demand as it is today, but we can also take you through that transition. So we can take you from that trial and proving the technology internally with your businesses, understanding what the business case is, all the way through to understanding what that can be for your large-term ambitions as well. And with the acquisition and the merger with Linde in 2006, we also inherited a large engineering-focused business, which gives us our ability to produce in-house hydrogen refueling equipment. So at our production facility in Vienna in Austria, we manufacture our ionic compressors and the dispensers that you see in a lot of the stations around the UK today already. And again, with that technology comes size and scale. So you can have a small station that will give you 10 kilograms an hour, all the way to a station that can give you 4 tons a day. And it's all the same technology, but scaled over time. And the only other key message I've got really is that the technology is available. If you look at when we produced and we implemented the Aberdeen Kitty Brewster station, that was there to refuel 10 single-decker Van Hool buses. Today, They've got double-decker buses on the way. They've also got cars, vans, road sweepers and refuge trucks with a number of other potential vehicles coming that all refuel from the same location, that all use the same dispensers. So there's no real isolation. Everything can be multimodal, and that maximises their ability to get access to low-cost hydrogen in Aberdeen. And just to say, as you've already heard, coming down the line as well, forgive the pun, is hydrogen trains, hydrogen trucks, and who knows, maybe even hydrogen planes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.